Hi everyone, welcome back to Module 6, and many of you have heard me share the success of Richard Woods. I was going from 2k a month to 2k a week in a very short space of time in 21 days using this exact same strategy. So because I know a lot of you guys know Richard and you've been messaging Richard and building a relationship with him, I just thought it'd be nice to share Richard's success, show you exactly what we've done, how we've done it, and hopefully you can take some information away from this to implement into your funnel and to your Facebook ads. I'm going to share with you that this will also work for a brick and mortar business. So it's not just for internet marketers or people who want to expand online. If you are running a brick and mortar business, then this strategy will also work for you too. So I'm going to be showing you how Richard is just spending £25 a day on Facebook ads, and sometimes he doesn't even reach £25 a day. I'm going to show you how he's generating on average between 20 and 25 leads / inquiries a day. Now that is when the tap is turned on, and many of you might have heard me talk about, Richard's just asked me to turn the tap on, turn it off. I'm going to show you what that means inside this presentation. I'm also going to share with you the 3 key areas where Richard is generating leads. So these are not just all application forms. Richard is finding that he is getting inquiries from 3 key areas. So I'm going to reveal these 3 key areas inside this video because it's going to be important for you to understand where you need to be looking, where your eyeballs need to be to see if other people are reaching out to you. From his landing page, they will enter their name and email address, and then that will go through to his thank you video where he's driving people into his application form. They're still entering into his email campaign 1, and if they do fill in the application form, then they go through to email campaign number 2, and they'll automatically be unsubscribed, so they're not receiving the email campaign number 1. Once they've applied, then it goes through to the thanks for applying page, or shall we say homework page, because that's what we've called it throughout this program, where they can see the steps of what's going to be happening next, and then there's the homework videos underneath. So, for Richard, a lot of people have said to him that these videos have really helped because they've got to know him, they've got to understand him, they know that he knows his shit, he knows what he's on about. With inside the videos is really helping them move forward. He's giving them value before they come in. So this is one of the reasons why Richard had success in his business in a very short space of time. Richard's being very authentic, he's being real, he's being very inviting. So the strategy is the same, the touch points are the same. So what I want to do now is jump into Richard's Facebook account so I can show you everything I've just explained. So we're now inside Facebook and we're inside Richard's account, and you can see straight away that his daily spend is £22, £25, £25, and up to press today he spent £9 and 11p. We've only got 2 campaigns running, and these 2 campaigns have produced Richard the success that he's had in the short space of time. So first of all, we'll look at this first campaign. Now I believe this first campaign is his custom audience campaign. So these are people that's visited his landing page, yet they've not entered their name and email address. So this audience is very small, and we didn't have a lot of success with this. However, rather have it running than not running, and he's spending very little money on this. He's spending £5 a day, as I explained when I showed you how to create your custom audience ads, that because your audience is only small and it is very, very targeted, you're just spending £5 a day or $5 a day, depending what currency you are running your ads in. So let's have a look inside the campaign. First of all, we're talking about turning the tap on and turning the tap off. And you can see, you're probably thinking, well, why is ads flatlining and then they're going up and then they're flatlining again and then they're going up? And basically what we're doing is when we're turning the tap off, all we're doing is we're pausing the campaign. So that's what it means. So basically, Richard can now generate leads like turning on a tap and turning off a tap. So you turn on a tap and you just get a flood of water, which means a flood of leads, and you turn it off and then the water stops. So this is the same thing. So Richard's telling me to pause the campaign because is lead overload. There's only so many leads that Richard can deal with, and there's no point in him keep generating these leads if he can't keep on top of the leads. So we've kind of got a max out point that when he's got between 15 and 20 leads, then we kind of pause the campaign so he can get on top of those leads. He can deal with those leads in an effective way. He can get people off the fence. We don't like people being on the fence. It can get them off the fence, whichever side they need to go. But then we can just turn the tap on to receive another flood of fresh new leads. You can see that Richard's inside this campaign, which is again custom audience, generating what did I want to look at then? Yeah, here we go. So it's costing 89 pence per website click, or £1.06 per website click. So he's not generating a hell of a lot of leads from this campaign. However, again, rather it be there than not be there. So what I want to show you now is inside the other campaign, because that's a little bit more exciting. So we're running website conversions, and on this particular campaign, we've had 212 conversions, as you can see there. So that means that we've had 212 leads. So a conversion, as I explained in a previous video when we talked about website conversions, means that is a lead. That's 212 leads. Now, he hasn't had 212 application forms, so not everybody's filled out the application form. A lot of people have just gone through for his lead magnet, how to build lean muscle. But even if they've not come through and filled the application form out, they're still inside his email marketing campaign. So he'll probably get a lot more applications further down the line once people have got to know him a little bit more. You can see in this campaign as well that we're turning the tap on and we're turning the tap off. So if I change the dates down to, if I go down to the 10th of April, so you can see that we were generating no leads at all in April, and then we suddenly turn the leads on, and we got 4 website conversions. So straight away we've got 4 people opting in. The day after, 6 people. The day after, 4 people, 6 people, 8 people, 10 people. So we left it running for quite a while until we got a build up of application forms. And I think in this short space of time, we generated between 15 and I think 20 applications in a short space of time. So we turned the tap off, dealt with those leads, and then we turn the tap on again. So this is where you can really be in control of your ad account and in how many leads you want to deal with. If we jump into the ad. So again, this is the ad that I showed you earlier on. It's at 2,211 clicks on this particular ad, which is converted into 174 conversions, spending £2.11 per conversion. And you might think that's expensive. Altogether, he spent £451.46 on this campaign. Now, Richard is selling a high-ticket 12-week program at £1,000, or just less than £1,000. He's selling it and is positioning it a lot higher as a £1,500 product. However, if they buy within the first day or the first 24 hours, 48 hours, then they can get on the program for £997. So there's a massive incentive there to push people off the fence, and obviously for them to fall Richard's way. So even though he spent £451, the return on investment that he's had on 212 leads is absolutely tenfold. Like I said, Richard's gone from £2,000 a month to now £2,000 a week, and his business is growing. So it's exciting. So this spend, if as long as you are making a return on investment on your spend, and if you're selling a high-ticket product, high-ticket sale, then it's seriously a no-brainer. If Richard had to spend £451 to get one conversion, and if his sale was £1,000, then you spend £451 all day long, even on just one sale. But it wasn't. For £451, you're generating 212 conversions, 212 leads. So you can just see that it's well worth it. So one of the places where Richard is generating leads is obviously inside his Aweber account and through his application forms. So as I said earlier on, I'm going to show you 3 areas where Richard is generating leads and inquiries. So the first area, and I'm not going to jump into Richard's Aweber account, but one of the areas is when Richard receives application forms. And that's obviously application forms is coming from the leads that is generating the conversions here. One of the other areas where Richard is receiving inquiries is actually on the ad itself. And as you can see, this particular ad has had 103 likes, 100 comments and 14 shares. So this ad is actually going viral as well. But if we just look at this ad on the desktop and click on the comment box, so you can see it's had over 100 likes, it's had 14 shares, and then these are all the people that's reaching out to him. They're not clicking on the ad, they're not going through to the landing page, they're just commenting underneath the ad. And you can see, I live in Craigleston, not far from Barnsley. So Richard's then creating communication with them. Hello, could you give me some more info? I'm in Wombwell, need to kickstart, please, kiss. Me, hi, need help. Had a baby 7 months ago, I want to get into the best shape ever. You can see that Richard commenting with back with everybody. I'm in Barnsley, what does all this entail? It won't let me apply for some reason. Yeah, somebody obviously couldn't get through to the application form, but that's all right because Richard's reaching out to them. So you can see that all these people as well, this is another place where you need to be looking and making sure, because if people are commenting on the air and you're not aware of this, then you could be missing out on a hell of a lot of other people that could be coming through to your program, your course, your product, whatever it is that you're selling. So you can see already, I've showed you all the leads that we're generating on the ad. Now we're generating all these inquiries on the particular ad itself. Now I want to show you another area where Richard is generating inquiries as well. So if we go through to Richard's Facebook business page and jump inside his messages, so people are coming through and people are sending him direct messages. So and you can see it, 18th of May, 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 18th of May. It's just like absolutely crazy. So Richard has literally gone from generating no leads whatsoever, and now with investing just £25 a day, the inquiries that are coming through are absolutely massive. So I hope that has been interesting to you guys, and what I want to say to you is that this is the kind of things, and this is the kind of stuff that can work for your business as well. You've got to stick at it, you've got to trial it, you've got to test it, you've got to monitor it, you've got to split test. You know, Richard did have a lot of other accounts and we've deleted them. We did, no, sorry, not accounts, but ads that we run in and pause, but we've deleted them. So we now just got a handful that we turn on and off. You can see this one had 805 website clicks. So I hope that video has been of interest to you guys. Follow it, implement it, and watch your own success come your way.